Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Shonen. I am your host, The Cloudy Crown. Today, we'll be reacting to the brand new Overlord trailer that dropped like maybe 2-3 days ago, and it's going to be called Overlord the Sacred Kingdom trailer. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard from a couple sources that this isn't going to be a brand new season, this is actually going to be a movie, which I am very excited for, because if they're going to condense this arc or whatever they're going to be focusing on here into like a 2-hour movie, then you know it's gonna be fire, because they can just focus all of their time and effort into perfecting these 2 hours that we're gonna be getting here, instead of having to divide that time and effort between a series of like 12-13 episodes, which adds up to being like 6+ hours. So I'm excited for that. I'm definitely excited to see more Overlord. Easily one of my favorite like long-term series. We're gonna do the usual reaction and then potential breakdown afterwards, so stick around for that. But without any further ado, let's dive right into this. Okay. Knights of the Sacred Queen. Their Sacred Kingdom. Yes, sir. They're not ready for what's waiting behind those walls. We got Demiurge. And look at him just chilling in his throne. He knows he's untouchable, man. Okay, so from what it looks like, they're gonna be launching a like full frontal assault on the kingdom. Or on Ainz's kingdom. What? Wait, hold on. That's a crazy cliffhanger. What'd they say? The sorcerer is dead? Obviously, they're referring to Ainz there. But I think... Ah, man, it's so interesting. I'm like 99% sure he's not actually dead. But the question is, was he defeated in battle? Or is he just kind of faking his death? And maybe he's gonna lay low, maybe use a new alias for the time being, and then maybe he's gonna... Well, but why would he need to fake his death though? I'm sure we all know he's more than strong enough. But who knows, maybe these guys have some trick up their sleeve that catches them off guard. Because we know there are like, I forget what they're called, I think they're like world level magics or something like that, that are incredibly powerful. One of them was strong enough to brainwash Shaltir in the first season, and that was something that Ainz couldn't easily deal with on his own. So, I'm sure there are definitely things in this world that can pose a threat to Ainz, and we might be seeing that in this season, dude, or in this movie coming up here. Alright, so when it comes to the trailer breakdown, I don't think this one's gonna be too long, just because much of what they showed was either too vague for us to really, you know, theorize on, or it was just really straightforward and you kind of get it just by looking at it. Like, for example, all the knights sitting around kneeling before the queen. These are the sacred knights that are launching their attack on Ainz's kingdom. So I feel like there's no real need to go over that stuff. But right here, they seem to be focusing on this character a lot. Not only do we have a zoom into her face here, or his face here, but we also see them back when all the knights are kneeling. So this character is obviously involved with the other side, but who knows, man? They could be switching sides. Maybe they might be the like face of the other side for us as viewers. So whenever we see what's going on in the kingdom, the sacred kingdom, we're gonna be seeing it through this character's eyes. Maybe we'll come to sympathize with them, and who knows, when they start fighting, we might actually feel heartbroken if this character ends up getting caught in the crossfire. Or best case scenario, they might convert over to Ainz's side after seeing that maybe they're not so bad after all, or maybe they don't have a choice. Who knows? But I'm interested in seeing what this character brings to the table for sure. And then the last thing I want to touch on is this like demon face we get right here, because my guess is that this definitely isn't coming from the Sacred Kingdom. Why would this Sacred Kingdom that has these like heavy tones of like, you know, righteousness and holiness, at least from what it seems, why would they be summoning a demon? Now, it would make sense that they would need to summon something powerful like this guy appears to be in order to take down Ainz, but this, more often than not, is probably going to be something concocted from Ainz's side that just demolishes or hits the Holy Knights pretty heavily. And then the last thing I want to mention here is it seems like we're getting not a release date, but like a release area. It's supposed to be dropping fall 2024, which is coming up pretty quick, man. That's like 2 seasons from now. I'm sure it's going to come by a lot sooner than we think, so I'm excited for this. But that's pretty much all my thoughts on the trailer. The last thing I would bring up is the mentioning of the sorcerer falling, but I already touched on that during the actual reaction, so I feel like I've gotten all my thoughts out, and I'll be sure to keep up to date if there are any new trailers that drop. I will also, throughout the rest of this week, be reacting to trailers for spring anime that are coming much sooner than this movie right here, so stay tuned for that. If there's any trailers that you want me to react to, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. But with that, I'm going to head out. Thank you all so much for watching this far into the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.